Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. This might have all been for nothing. I'm gonna wait for people. Hello, hello. I am currently making a corset again. But oh my god, I got new fabric. I got EVA foam. I got a heat gun. What else did I get? I got eyelet thingies. I got lace. So I'm gonna probably pull an all-nighter doing this cosplay. So you guys should totally stay tuned and check it out. Anyway, I gotta get my pattern for this beautiful corset that I am making because I don't like the way my other one came out. So this is the corset I'm gonna be making. This pattern, I believe, you can find on www.mygoldenthimble.com. Yeah, it's on the My Golden Thimble. It's like a corset. It's very nice. I don't know if it will fit me because I haven't done my measurements yet. I should probably do that. So, yeah, measure my bust, which appears to be 33 inches. It says it's meant for 39 inches, so we'll see. Waist girth. So my waist is a little bit big. These are for my hips. For my hips, it's 37. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Hip girth, they say 44 inches. Let's see mine. Most of it should work. My hip girth is, so they say 44 inches. Those are some damn wide hips. Holy crap, no way. My hips are like 35. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Sewing allowance isn't included, so I'll just use it and not use sewing allowance. Cheat sheet. Okay, anyway, I gotta flip this to the bad side. Oh, I hate this side. It feels all weird. I don't like it. I like the front. Front's nice and soft, but we're not working with the front now, are we? Look at me. I'm looking at you. I can see you. Anyway. I'm gonna stop being weird and creepy and gonna get this together. I printed this out earlier and I just stapled it together because I didn't know when I was gonna use it. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cheat sheet and we're gonna take that out. I'm gonna have to swap it. Okay. Currently taking out the staple. There's the staple. Bye-bye. This is just like a thank you. There's like the pattern card. This is where we get into it. So the cheat sheet I'm gonna need while I cut these out. So okay, just snip, snip. Sorry again if I don't pay too much attention to live chat. I know I say that a lot, but when I'm making stuff, I don't necessarily pay attention to live chat. That does not mean you guys should get out of hand and like say a ton of weird stuff, but okay. Then this. Sorry, I'm reading the cheat sheet. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry that it's always just a ton of silence, but that's what it's come to. I might bring down my Alexa and play copyright-free music for you guys. I'm hoping to finish this, if not the entire thing, just the corset by the end of tonight. We're pulling a whole all-nighter doing this. Hopefully. My mom wouldn't let me get energy drinks though, so I don't know. Open the door. If I seem very, 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 very out of it, it's because, I just went shopping. So, when I go shopping, I get very, very overstimulated. And it doesn't go well. Crap, I have stuff to do tomorrow. Why am I staying up all night? Too late, I already made the decision, and if I could go and cosplay, that makes everything better. I want to impress my boyfriend. So me and my boyfriend and a few of our other friends are all meeting up for my one friend's birthday, and we're gonna like just go around, walk around, and do stuff. Because that's what my one friend likes to do. So, we'll see. Snip, snip. Who wants a story time with Zane? Because that way I don't have to pay attention to live chat and I'm actually talking about something instead of random. Cries and single. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm poly, so I date multiple people. I'm gonna wait for the response to go for if we want story time or no. I could probably make up just a fake story and like, do you guys want a fake story, a real story, or Nepu's backstory? Which I think it would be better to wait for a full-length video so I can make sure I have a whole script. So which one? Fake story or real story? Real. Okay, real? That's what I'm seeing? Real. Okay. So, I gotta actually think about a decent story now. I need the time to process a story. Because, I'm very hard for coming up with my life stories like on spot. I have to already be thinking about stuff like it. So, snippy snippy snip. What do I want to talk about? Let's think. I don't want to get into anything that's extremely deep. Oh, hi, Asher. Asher's cool. Don't be dissing Asher. Already said how I became a furry. It's like a good story. I'm trying to think of a good story that doesn't have like a ton of abuse. Already told you about most of my exes. I haven't told you about all my exes, but I've told you about most of them. Okay, you know what? Let's zone into the depression zone. You know, if you guys were here for my other lives when we did story time, you'll know that I had a very big depression in between sixth grade to the very start of 8th. During that, I went online and I basically deleted my real life. Nobody reached out to me, so I kind of was really depressed and I didn't have any motivation to get out of it. Because like I said, nobody reached out to me to say hi. So I sat being depressed inside. I went online. I kind of like, I was online school at the time and I didn't focus on schoolwork. I got extremely behind. I was extremely depressed. I just sat in bed and I didn't do anything all day. It was miserable. Didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep well. I didn't eat well. I laid there. I barely moved. The only time I moved was maybe to go up to the bathroom. My online friends were always there to have my back if I needed somebody to vent to, so I thought it was okay. It was not okay. I should have gotten out of that depression, but nobody was there to have my back. I didn't have a support system other than my online support system, who of course didn't want to see me leave, but they tried to help with my depression. So aside from that, one second, I'm trying to read. So they had my back through everything. We had so many good times together. I could go on a whole nother story about that. But this is about how like I got in and out. So what happened was I was already kind of slipping into a depression, right? But then my ex dumped me. We're gonna call this ex. What did I call him last time? I think it was Shitface. So Shitface dumped me 2 days before Christmas. And during the Christmas party, somebody asked, "How is your boyfriend?" And I just about cried. I was so done at that point. I think I cried for a full week every night after he dumped me. And it was horrible. I had a 2-year relationship with this guy, which is why I cried so long. I genuinely thought I was going to be with him for forever, but nothing good lasts forever. We all know that. So after he dumped me, I didn't figure out until 2 weeks later he already moved on, and I was in shock. What actually happened, that I now know, and I didn't figure this out till like a little bit more recently, he actually cheated on me for like a whole full month or 2 before he dumped me. He said it was just because he didn't like me anymore. Anyway, that's besides the point. Got extremely depressed. And what happened was, I think like maybe a month into this depression state, he decided to message me and asked, "Hey, do you still like me?" I said, "I don't know if you're joking or not," and I was like literally either happy tears, sad tears, I don't know tears. And I was crying. And I was like, oh my god, does he still think about me? And through a 1-hour conversation, he's like, "No, it's just a trick. Besides, I don't even like you anymore. Besides, I'm still dating so-and-so." Shitface really pulled that on me when I was going through depression, and it just pushed me deeper. Way deeper. And back then, I didn't have a therapist. I didn't have a support system. I was just left alone to fight it myself. If you're depressed, please reach out to somebody. I know I didn't, and that might not be the best example, but please try. I wanted to get out of it so bad. Like, yes, it was good. The online life was good, but it was nothing compared to what I felt like in reality. It just felt like it was I zoned out for so long, and I lost contact with the real world. I lost social skills. My anxiety got worse and worse and worse, because I already had anxiety, but it got worse when I got out of depression. It was just a ton to think about. And how I got out of depression was, one day I was just sitting doing my regular routine, and all of a sudden my best friend from first grade texted me for like the first time in forever, and I'm like, oh, they didn't forget about me. And it was just, I felt so much joy. I was like, they didn't forget about me, and they asked if I wanted to hang out, and I said sure. And so I started hanging out again, and I think 2 weeks after we hung out that first time, we hung out again. And it just felt so nice to have somebody that was there for me, that talked to me, that I could talk to. And it was like heaven, and I finally got out, and it was just amazing. And then I went back into school, and it just got better and better and better and better. But every time it gets better, it always drops. So I'm just scared of, when is it all gonna end up like a wreck again? That's about as far as in detail I need to go on that, I believe. Unless you guys want more, I could go on. But I don't know if you guys want to hear about, oh no, depression. So sad. Yeah, good job, first grade friend. Yeah, my first grade friend's actually the person I'm gonna go hang out with tomorrow. That's their birthday. Their birthday was today. They're amazing. I will say that. They're the best friend. They've stuck by my side. I don't think we've ever gotten into a serious fight, ever. And they're like my best friend, and I hope they stick with me lifelong, because they mean a lot to me. And I know I might not always be the best friend. I mean, hell, I used to punch them every day, because it was a habit. But they're my best friend, and that means a lot to me. And I know they'll probably always be by my side, no matter what. So will I for them. Chaos, don't be mean. I mean, if he continues to be mean, you're allowed to put him in timeout, but I think he's okay. Holy crap. I'm still cutting out pieces. This is the last piece. If you guys want, I could go into my online life a little bit more. I don't want to exactly go in full detail, but I could give you a few stories. It's mostly just drama upon drama with online life. I could tell you how my, one of my best online friends disappeared, the glued our family. I think you guys are okay with that. So, we had this, person, she was amazing. She was like the glue we had. So, actually, in order to explain this person, I have to go back a little bit. I was just scouring group posts, until one day I found this one about, like, a family roleplay, like a high school roleplay, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I might as well join it. So I join it, and I meet this, this person. I didn't know they were trans at this time. She's amazing. I accidentally misgendered her. So we were talking, and we became friends during that roleplay, and I friended them, and I friended a few other people that were there. There was maybe 3 people. And, later on, I think a few weeks later, they asked if I wanted to join the online family, and I said sure. So basically, we are still a very close friend group, except for the person that disappeared, this is her story. We still haven't heard from her to this day, I will say. But she was amazing. Let me go into detail about the type of person she was. She was the mother to our friend group. She was literally the glue. She had our friend group stick together. She's what held us together. She's what held us together. You could hide him from the channel if he keeps yelling. She held us together, and she was amazing. And every time there would be like a little fight in the family, which was our online friend group, she would always fix it. I don't know how, and she was amazing. And oh, she was just absolutely amazing. But one day we went on and she wasn't on, and we thought, oh, she's probably just taking a break for a day. Then a week passed, and we're like, she's still not here. And then 2 weeks passed, and then a month passed, and we realized that she just kind of left. We don't know what happened to her. We were literally, I think the night before, a few days before she left, we were talking about how we would grow up, like, as a joke, like, not as a joke, but what we wish would happen is that we could grow up, we could buy this $40 million mansion, and we could have all our friend group move in and have a good life and get away from our homophobic families. So I'm gonna go into some stories with this, with her. Her name, we called her Fox, because, it was in her username, her gamer tag. So us and Fox, they actually helped me be trans. So like I said, my ex dumped me, and then I switched to online. And what happened was, I tried to come out as trans to him, and he said, I'm not gay. And he basically dissed on me, and I had to pretend, oh, it's just a joke, is what I said. How I wish I wouldn't have done that. But later on, I realized I was trans. I was like, it's not just a phase. I realized I was actually trans, and the first people I came out to was that online family. And they helped me through a lot. And it was just amazing. And she helped me through so much because she already knew she was trans. I think we came out to her family. Well, she came out to her family around the same time I came out to them. And they helped me so much through so many things, and I miss her. I genuinely miss her. She was one of the best online people I've ever met. And it's sad. Like, I know her, I know her girlfriend, too. Her girlfriend's still active. I don't talk to her girlfriend much, but I have her added. But I miss the Fox so much. She was literally the glue to our family friend group, and I miss her. And it's just sad. I can't remember that much because I didn't realize they were gonna be memories. You never think of anything until it's a memory. But yeah, she helped me through so much. And we would always roleplay, and we had so many roleplay worlds, and we had so many short storylines, and we would talk and talk and talk and talk. And I actually met one of my exes through that friend group. Me and this ex are still friends. I met one of my exes through that friend group, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing. Anyway, that's about it. I don't have much to say because this makes me sad. But yeah. Anyway, back to making this corset. I wish I printed out the directions along with all of this. But I didn't. Yes. Trans flag. Okay. You bring the corset, I'll bring the cinches. No one wants a waist over 9 inches. All what the makeup contains lead poison. At least your complexion will bring all the boys in. One will it be? You bring the corsets, I'll bring the cinches. No one wants a waist over 9 inches. So what the makeup lead poison. At least your complexion. trying to figure out how this goes together, guys. Leave. I will be right back, guys. I have to go bring up the tutorial for this. I will be back once I figure out how the pattern pieces go together.